it, spin it round and round, round and round. That's how you do it. You hot and they not, and they can't take your spot. I know y'all.
With one. Maybe it's one look. You know the one. Or one touch. Even one word. It can start with one step. Or one promise. Maybe it's one dream. Or one journey. One smile. One gesture. One deep breath. One leap of faith. One day to remember, or one night to forget. One moment, so many stories that make up one crazy average, everyday, fabulous life. We get one life, just one. Make your move. It all starts with one.
Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands, where the American Caribbean meets opportunity. With direct access to the global marketplace, discover a business environment designed to help you succeed.
Good ideas can be realized here.
We have wraparound services. We offer tax incentives. We offer access to capital. Companies that relocate here can get customer care second to none here from the Economic Development Authority.
We located in the Virgin Islands because of easy access of shipping and freight and cargo.
I welcome you to come to the Virgin Islands. Do business with us, expand, start. We're happy to have you. And while you're here, enjoy our lovely sunsets.
To explore a new horizon for your business, please visit our website at www.usvieda.org.
Press the button.
Contact, eyes and that. Moving her waist like you got island that. I could tell how she dancing, she a island girl. This boy know he is a island man too. Wine and me don't wine and start. Grip on her waist without asking. Chat till we feeling exhausted. I just love the way she whine. Oh, she from behind. She goes up, I go so, I just holding her for the ride. I just love the way she whine. Oh, I got to whine. She go up, I go up.
Happens securing your business or home is erecting a fence so the non-invited can keep out and the invited can be guided in. Now, a solid, beautiful exterior structure not only enhances the appearance but also increases the value of your home or commercial property. Meet Bender and Associates. They are the experts in aluminum and stainless steel, including their manufacture and repair. Their work include gates, automatic and manual, stairs, security bars, wheelchair ramps. Hey, once you dream it and it involves steel, aluminum, or any metal structure, Bender and Associates can build or repair it. And for those who love the metals with beautiful designs, Bender and Associates can do that also. Time to get started by calling 340-244-0861. Oh yes, Bender and Associates service the entire Virgin Islands. Bender and Associates, beautifying your property while securing your peace of mind.
All right, good morning. Welcome to AllAhWeTV right here in the United States Virgin Islands. What a beautiful day it is. It's Tuesday. We start in the week after Labor Day weekend. And hey, did you have a great weekend? We had an awesome weekend. It was events going all weekend long here in St. Thomas District, man. We had our Crucian brothers and sisters over here. We had our Tortola brothers and sisters down here. Why? The big mattress, of course, right there on the horse track, the Clinton Phipps horse track. And oh boy, you never could predict what's going to happen. Of course, those who in it, die hard in it, they will tell you how it goes. Anyway, listen, man, it's a beautiful day here in America's Paradise. Tuesday, September 2nd, 7:14 right now in the morning. We're going to speak through some news and we're going to give you highlights from the weekend. We're going to give you highlights on the horse track. If you were on logged in, you saw the big clip from Dan Felito's Cook Shop. They had a post-horse track party and a Labor Day party featuring It Is What It Is. Party was incredible. You had also the jam band was out at the Lucky Street. That was also another awesome time. But throughout the weekend, there was so much events taking place. There was a black party down in Frenchtown. Then there was the Saturday night. What did they have Saturday night? What did we do? House of Pastries. House of Pastries. Look out for a monthly theme event, a House of Pastries. And a House of Pastries, that party is so incredible. It's intimate. The music is nice by DJ Supreme. The small bites really, to me, was a good meal. And they were delicious, really good. So House of Pastries. And then Sunday, of course, all roads that lead to the track. And post the track, you had awesome parties. Today, what's happening? Let's start with the weather. It's 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's pull it up on the screen for you. Mostly sunny. Today is going to be a mostly sunny day. Look at it at the time. We're going to get some weather. That looked like between 11:30 to about 7 p.m. What's the percentage of chance of precipitation? I'm looking for it. It says 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Precipitation is, okay, we've seen it right there. Advisory time. No, that's a heat advisory. Oh boy, was the track hot? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. But anyway, listen, when you want to know what's happening with the weather, we tell you to tune in to VI Weather Lady. She already started making posts that there's a system that came off of the coast of Africa. You know, we're going to cross our fingers and just hope for the best that the system does what it needs to do and it keeps north. But listen, it is that time of year, and although we are very familiar with this time of year, none of us likes it. None of us like it. So preparation is the key. Before we go into the clips, we want to just give a good morning to our friends at the DFG Community Impact Group. They prepared a 2025 Hurricane Preparedness Kit. It's available on the DFG Community Impact on their Facebook page. So just go to their page, you could download it. And this Hurricane Preparedness Kit tells you everything that you need. Emergency supplies, communication and documents, hygiene and personal care, clothing and comfort, special needs, and in case of evacuation. Listen, download it, share it among your friends, your family, your massive, and your crew. Why? Because when the things start, when the weather systems start, and you're doing so much, it's easy to forget what you need to do. You might say, I gotta do 1 through 5. You do 1 through 3. You skip 4. You remember when the storm starting to come. Oh my gosh, I forget 4. So just go to a DFG Community Impact Group page. Go ahead and save this, and it's a really good item to have. We're hoping you do not have to put it to use, but just in event, DFG Community Impact Group. So listen, this week it just started, but we're going to tell you about the weekend. It's all about Santa Cruz and the fun run. This is, listen to the fun run. Remember, the fun run will be the big thing this weekend. But let's give you clips from this week and what was happening. Of course, we got to show you the clip from the big race. Haven't you seen it? You got to log into AllAhWeTV. AllAhWeTV, we had it right after the race done. We had it up for you. But it's up there right now. We're going to play it this morning, but we're also going to play some other clips. This is my partner, them, and so these are the people. We're going to give you a great overview of the horse race, the Labor Day races. Starting with how we were looking at the opening scene. Hey, check it out. Wait. What's that? That's not the right thing. I hit the wrong button. I apologize about that. Let's try it twice. This time I will not make an error. All right, we're here on the Rise Up Morning Show. It's 7:19, going straight to 8 o'clock.
Yeah, live and direct, man. Select a Shiloh. Build it. I don't know. Wow, track.
Soldier, 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 this side of the soldier, rock the soldier, soldier.
right? Yeah, my story. To get it little banana, you gotta get a little banana over the best.
Right now it's a beautiful day in St. Thomas. Come out here. I have a bigger crowd than I expect. But right now I'm going to put on a show. My name is Lacrosse. I'm a tree Lacrosse. I'm going to put on a show. We'll be back again after these messages.
What races you looking forward to see? What your prediction is, all of that?
Well, right now this race I come to gamble. Come to gamble the fifth race in May race. Because we have a horse here again, I got number 3. Of course, everybody come to bet the big race. I ain't got a winner for that one yet. That's a hard race. My race is a hard race. I like St. Croix, but the Black Horse is the class, the team, so anything is possible. But this is a race I come to gamble at.
Commissioner, Sports Park and Recreation, the races are going good. We are heat advisory, but clear skies, beautiful day for horse racing. We're going to get 8 fabulous races today. If you're here, you need to get here.
What's the highlight race of the day?
The 8th race, the match race, is the big race that people come to see. So that's the race that everybody going to start to come in for.
Which trophies you got here?
This is for the 4th place race. The Labor Day races. So that's 4th race and then the 5th race.
When people come to the races and they see the beauty and thing, what they don't see what goes into making this happen?
We had a problem today with the water truck. So the fact that the day started with not having a water truck to where the field, to having 2 water trucks on the track right now to take care of that. It's a lot that goes in behind the scenes to get this done. Big up to Southland Gaming for partnering with us and making it happen. We're going to make it happen for the people. St. Croix up next. We're going to get St. Croix back up and running too.
All right, that's clips. That's a little preview of the horse race activity. My guy Kemal there from St. Croix, he was making his predictions. Did his horse win? In the next clip, we're going to show you the race, and you're going to find out if his horse won. And then you got to hear from the commissioner, commissioner nominee of the Sports Park and Recreation Department. A lot of hands going to make those races possible. And we want to say thank you. A lot of hands in doing anything. We're a real community, and it takes a lot of parties coming together. So to all the I don't like to say sponsors, but the providers, the partners who, whether you donated a purse, you put up the money for a purse, or you just supporting the event in kind or dollar amount, shout outs to you. It really shows the importance of event tourism, because we had a lot of people that came over from St. Croix. I was to be in St. Croix the start of this week, but I booked my ticket. I went to book my ticket and I was late. So I didn't realize so many people were coming over, but it had a lot of St. Croix over here. It had Tatola down here. So a strong event tourism platform. It does so wonderful for our economy. It does so good for our community, because then they come over, whether they came over for the day and they came over on speedboats, they had to buy gas in St. Croix or gas in St. Thomas. Come over, you got to eat, you got to rent a car, come move in, you stay the night, hotel rooms. My brother come over, my boy Mingo over here, and he was being a tourist. Mingo was in St. Thomas, he was in St. John. Mingo even went Water Island. They have people on this island that have not been to Water Island. Can you believe it? Mingo up in Water Island, my son, having a great time. So listen, this morning I'm going to go real fast. So let's show you right now. This is the number 5 race with my partner Kemal, who was just talking about it. So let's see if his horse run.
On the break. The bus and they're running. Missing the break was bombastic. On the top, you can find Crazy Cat Cousin. Lacrosse is right here. Then Soup, there it is. And running in fourth position, Raw Honey. Your early trailer from Busted. So as they come down the lane for the first time, when it means nothing. That is Crazy Cat Cousin in tandem with Lacrosse. They're in the corner in 23 and 3. Your leader, Crazy Cat Cousin. Lacrosse is right there on the hip. Running in third is Raw Honey, Bombastic, and School. There it is. As they enter the back stretch, Kevin Prayer and Raw Honey are running in third. They're running after 44 and 1. They're still dueling on the front end. Lacrosse now goes ahead by a half length. Straightly now into second position is Crazy Cat Cousin. Stopping into second position is Raw Honey. In the middle of the turn is going to be a good one as we get towards the one. At the top of the turn it is Lacrosse. And down the stretch they come. Sweeping the ground and alongside the rail is Raw Honey. They're going to duel to the end. Crazy Cat Cousin has still got some more. Crazy Cat Cousin has got enough. Crazy Cat Cousin says, one in second, Raw Honey. Third, Bombastic. 4.
Take them out here, you gotta take it out here.
I did a previous interview earlier, I told you guys we came a bit on my tree house Lacrosse. Tell you, with what?
Oh, yes, so I just a breeze, so you know. Unrelentless. That's all I can say. 6-4 lap. Okay. Nice Calimines. This is how I be racing stables. This is how a little filly. A little Puerto Rico rat, they don't call her, you know. A little Puerto Rico rat. She really come to run the mares. Unrelentless. I'm sorry for Unrelentless, you know what I mean? If they need a little help, I'll help them because I want to run a 6-4 lap. That's what I really want to do. Yeah. Bridle and a bit. Just remember that. Bridle and a bit.
Get that. All right, you got it right there. You got to see the race. And that's what Rise Up is all about when things take place here in our community. Once available, we're going to be on the scene. And I'm going to come and show it to you to show the beauty of our culture, our people, and what's taking place. Talking about the horse track, we're going to be on this topic. There's so many. I told you about all the hands that make to put it off. But now let's look at behind the scene. From the horseman, the horse owners, the feeders, the groomers, the vets, the trainers. A horse race just completed. But I have people out there on that track from 5 o'clock this morning, 4 o'clock, walking them horses, getting them ready. So we get to see one day out of 365 that it takes to keep this industry running. And not only is the horse race event important, then you have what? You have post events. Post events like this one here. Have you been to the Dan Felito's Cook Shop? It's a Crucian Rican eatery here in St. Thomas. So it's a Crucian Puerto Rican cuisine here in St. Thomas. And they hosted a Labor Day party, a Labor Day and post horse track event featuring It Is What It Is. And let me tell you, party was turned up. They were real nice. You want to check out Dan Felito's Cook Shop. They're offering lunch. They have the bar menu. And on the weekends, they have from your half a chicken, not the quarter of the chicken. They get a half of the chicken. They always got the roast pork. And then they fluctuate sometimes. Kankin butter sauce, oxtail. In the night, you could get salmon. You could get ribeye steak, New York steak. You could get a number of delicacies there. But their signature now is you got a signature burger. And then they have a number of sauces that they're branding down there at Dan Felito's Cook Shop. So you want to check them out. Here's the party that they had. Where? At Dan Felito's.
Is you hot and
Dan
they not,
Felitos.
and they can't take your spot. I know girl.
It's Dan Felito's Cook Shop. And that was, I think that was their second party. They once had the Wen Band down there. They had a number of DJs, but this one was definitely magnifico. It was incredible. But shout out to everyone. There was parties all over town. Again, at Lucky Street, you had the awesome jam band. Then you also had DJ Controls down at West Zanzibar. So much things taking place. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, you know I'm holding up that big race. We're going to show you that big race. Right now it's 7:31. But first, we're going to tell you all about the fun run. Fun run this weekend in Santa Cruz. So Cruz was over here this weekend. You may want to go over Santa Cruz this weekend coming. Because let me tell you something. Party is going to be over there at the fun run. Your boats. And if you don't got a boat, you could drive along. I driving along. I go into the different spot. Well, not me. AllAhWeTV is driving along. So listen, come out to the fun run, St. Croix. When we come back, we're going to tell you all about that. But hey, we got to hear from our great partners. Partners as Miss Naturalista, where you go to get all your natural hair items, your products, your oils, your butters, and they get stuff for the entire family. This ad right here speaks specifically to the men. All right, check it out.
Let's redefine getting ready. Today ain't just about stepping out, we stepping up. Starting with the essentials, the Levi Fisher bundle isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. You're hydrating and grooming that bed perfectly. Next, let's not forget the skin. With Naked Luxury's Fairline Men, we taking premium care that leaves your skin irresistible. Why? Because self-care ain't just a luxury, it's a necessity. So before you head out, remember looking good is more than just clothes. It's about bringing out your natural charm. You think your woman and want to see it rough all the time? Don't forget, look good all the time. Take care of yourself.
All right, you want to check out Miss Naturalista. Miss Naturalista is located where? In St. Thomas in the Yacht Haven Grand. You can see Miss Naturalista. They open 7 days a week. And then you could also see Miss Naturalista on St. Croix. That's right. So go and see Miss Naturalista and you get all the products that you need. And Miss Naturalista St. Croix is located on, I said Mid-Island, because it's right by the market, by the 2 gas stations, in front of Jane's Bridal. You can go and see Miss Naturalista and you can get everything that you need. That's right. No matter your texture, no matter your type, texture goes to your different type of hair, whether it's kinky, whether it's smooth, curly. We all have a different kind of makeup. Miss Naturalista have it for you, and they have the trained professionals that can guide you with all your questions. So, make sure you go and you see where? Miss Naturalista. That's right. So again, this weekend was awesome, but we setting up. We got more clips from this weekend that we're going to show you. But what we setting up for? We setting up for the weekend coming ahead. And I've been telling you about what? I'm telling you about this event that's taking place. We're going to read this flyer together. All right? It is called the Hooked on Life Fun Run. A run to remember. You see all the boats there in the water? Let me tell you something. Last year they had this event and I didn't know about it, but I saw the clips and it was an incredible party. It was people having a great time. So watch out. Sunday, September 7th, $3,000 grand prize. All right. Cash prizes and giveaways. Songs by, registration, $150, 8 a.m. at Gallows Bay Dock. Bring me back on the screen. Gallows Bay Dock, they're referring to the dock by Panchi restaurant. Panchi is on the Saturday. Well, get this. Panchi going to be doing Sunday this week for the fun run. I'm checking the calendar to make sure the dates are correct. That's right. So you get Panchi 2 days this week. You get him on the Saturday and you get him on the Sunday. So Panchi, for the Kankwata. He's doing a new thing now called the fish soup. That thing tastes good. You also get a kalaloo. You get a stew fish. And you could get it in a combo. That's fish and conch. Emmett, get back to the fun run. Listen, registration $150 over there at Gallows Bay Dock, right there by Panchi, I tell you. Includes raffle entry, rash guards, and a goodie bag. All right. Online registration available at hookandlifecharters.com. So now the music that you're getting, the sounds is by Super Tracks International, Selector Joker, Big Cat Sounds, Boot Legacy. There's a dance contest, a swimsuit contest, a pizza eating competition, and more. So listen, September 7th, Sunday, place to be Santa Cruz for the fun run. Here is it. The stops are registration, Gallows Bay, Panchi Dock. The second run is Fort Frederick Beach, Aquaholic. Okay? Aquaholic is right across from where they where the parade that end, man. That's where Aquaholic is. Where the bar, where the parade that end. When you go make the turn, that you can go to the back road, that's Aquaholic. Cross from the soon to be Paulie Joseph Stadium, a cousin Bacchanal. So that's the second stop of the day, Aquaholic, right? They're going to have it turn up down there, right? Remember, these are stops that you can drive along and you can follow the fun run, okay? Now, next stop, Kramer's Park, Get It Sexy. Kramer's Park, Get It Sexy, right? And then you have Shanae Bay is the final fit. This is a fun run, a run to remember. That's this Sunday, September 7th in Santa Cruz, the place you want to be. And listen, St. Thomas, St. John, Tortola, you want to go over, you want to be there. And we're going to be talking with one of the organizers, Miss Janessa Ritter. Keep it locked right here, AllAhWeTV, because all you're going to be seeing is the fun run, Hooked on Life Charters. We're bigging this thing here up. And, you know, to host events in the Virgin Islands, it takes time, it takes effort, lots of planning, and it takes money, okay? It takes money. I like on this here how they put that with the registration, you're getting the 150, with the 150 registration, you're getting the raffle entry, the rash guards, and the goodie bag. So, man, you go buy a rash guard, that's $80 already, 60, 80 bucks. $100 if you want to customize. So, really and truly, it's like a giveaway, if you ask me. But it's a fun run. It's this Sunday, starting at Panchi Dock, it ending over at Shanae Bay. And listen, man, the VI, we heating up, man. We getting it together and we doing it right. That's what's up. So, Hooked on Life Charters, thank you to you. And we got much more coming. So, we talked to you about Hooked on Life Charters. You know, we got a big race to show you. And that's going to be coming up. Listen, let's share a little news. Over the weekend, we had some bad news. We had a young brother. He lost his life there at Necker Island tour. Necker Island is in the British Virgin Islands. And he died in a buggy crash. He seems he was a sous chef and silly some Deka. This come from JTV, BVI, JTV News, BVI, shout out to JTV. That's a picture of the young brother right there. He was a sous chef and it seems he died in a buggy crash, lost control or something happened. You go through the story and unfortunately he lost his life. More than one person was injured. The other person, the second individual, sustained non-life-threatening injuries and was treated locally. But unfortunately, this brother died. It says shortly after a staff farewell gathering at Necker Island Great House, he's a father of two, reportedly lost control of the buggy while driving down a steep hill. So, you know, prayers for the family and the friends. Of course, we wake up today. We praise to God if we wake up today, and we pray to God that we are going to go sleep and wake up again the next day. Every day is a gift from the Father, so you got to make the most of it. And no news that we want to share. Next news is, this came out over the weekend, the end of the week into the weekend. Now, it shows when something happens, it is transmitted beyond our shores. So I'm reading right now, this is a publication, an online outlet out of the Dominican Republic. And it goes to the Hispanic young lady that was murdered at the at that hotel, the Galleon House, was it? And in Dominic, it says it, of course, that's Espanol. And, it was saying that, well, I got the Spanish version now. I had the English version. Let me come back and check it. But the Dominican version was sharing that the young lady, there's a question about not who's responsible, but apparently she was to be in some type of protective care. We heard that there was a murder. At this time, the VIPD has released the photo of the person that is right now charged with the crime, and she has, she was in suffering from domestic violence, and she had a previous incident with her. She jumped out of a moving vehicle with the same individual who's right now charged with with the murder. So it's very unfortunate. It's very sad. And she's the daughter of a mayor of one of the counties or towns in the Dominican Republic. So we know we're going to hear much more of this as the story develops and the investigation continues. As I say many times, when the report comes out, it's a little vague. You gotta tell us the history of the situation. So this is a photo of the person that has been charged with the crime, and let's go to the VIPD police report. It says that Criminal Investigation Bureau made arrest in homicide at Galleon House. Investigation revealed that Miss Mariana Herida Tiborico was shot and killed by her estranged husband, 54-year-old Tizoni A. Mahoney. Mahoney was placed under arrest and charged with murder in the first degree, pending his advice of rights hearing on Friday, August 29, 2025 at approximately 11:48 a.m. The 911 emergency center was notified of an unresponsive female at the Galleon House. Responding officers traveled to the area of the Galleon House and discovered a female who had sustained at least one gunshot wound to her upper body. Emergency medical technician made contact with the unresponsive Hispanic female, and concluded at about 12:26 p.m. She did not have any vital signs. The female was identified. Next of kin, 42-year-old Mariana. You got it right there. Anyone having any information is asked to please call 911 340-774-2211. So someone, their estranged husband, 54-year-old Tizoni A. Mahoney, has been arrested and is right now facing charges for this crime. A picture of his face one more time. This is the individual that's right now being charged with the events. I don't want to speculate. I can say his eyes look like they have water in it, but we don't want to speculate. We don't want to assume. We're just going to say condolences to the friends and the family. I wish the paper from the Dominican Republic, I got to see, I'm moving kind of fast, that it was translated earlier. And again, earlier it showed that it was, it had a abusive situation. And see, now it's in English. Let's pull it back up for you. Then we're going to continue in the morning. But my point is, the more information, the police said estranged husband in the police reports, but we didn't know there was a history of it unless you go searching, of course. So you see it right here, Dominican woman killed by her ex-partner in St. Thomas, despite being under official protection. So that's what that paper publication, I'm showing it right there, that is running with the story, that has the story, because it is a native of the Dominican Republic. 28-year-old Dominican woman was murdered by her ex-partner, same name there, despite being under protection at a shelter. So, of course, now questions are going to be rolling as to what actually occurred. So, she had reported violence and was in a shelter, but was killed by her ex-partner. And they state that she's the daughter of the deputy mayor of this county, Sabana Grande de Boya. So this, we want to find out the more information if what were the circumstances, if she was under protection, was she not, and and why we want it. We want to be nosy, but this is a system of checks and balances, because when we know something that took place and can improve, then we can make improvements. If not, we don't ever move forward. That's what's up. So the governor is out of the territory. Before we go, is it JTV again in the British Virgin Islands? Yep, JTV News. It says due to the, what's that President Trump is calling it, the import fees, that the BVI Postal Service suspends shipment of goods to the United States. That includes the Northern Mariana Islands, Puerto Rico, and U.S. Virgin Islands. Letters and documents are not affected and will continue to be accepted and processed. This goes for larger items. They suspended the shipment of mail item containing goods bound for the United States and its territories following the introduction of U.S. Executive Order 14324. It took effect immediately, eliminates the duty-free, de minimis, and exemption, and requires all international parcels, regardless of value, to be subject to U.S. import duties. So the BVI has suspended shipments of such goods to their shores. So things taking effect. We got to stay informed. We got to stay aware and see what it is that we can do. We want to say credit to JTV and credit to the news publication there from that Sin News in Dominican Republic, for we're using their stories. So big up and credits for that. From the USVI now, go flip it back. Where is it? From the USVI, we have seen a release that the governor is out of the territory this week. So he's out of the territory. He's attending, trying to pull it up, but he's attending one of those, not events, but one of those conventions that include all of the American territories and stuff for Department of Interior. So he's working hard, pushing for the best of the VI. So it says Governor Bryan in Washington for IGIA mid-year senior plenary. So it's a Department of Interior's group of insular areas, just like I said. So I didn't do too bad. Again, a good memory. And the governor will once again press the Virgin Island case directly to the federal government. He pushed successfully, and pull it up right here so you can see, for the permanent extension of the rum cover over excise tax, protecting hundreds of millions in annual revenue. He also fought for and won a lower federal match for disaster recovery projects, saving the territory more than $1.1 billion by cutting federal match requirement from 90-10 to 95-5 and 98-2 for large-scale projects. So the governor is away. That's other news that's taking place. Listen, it's 7:49 right now, and it's time to show you the big race. We're here on AllAhWeTV, and this is the Rise Up Morning Show, starting 7 to 8 today. Tomorrow is going to be 6:30. I'm trying to get over to St. Croix. Yesterday was full, so maybe about Thursday I'm going to be on St. Croix, because we're going to be we're going to be there for this weekend's fun run, God's willing. Telling everyone to, of course, keep eyes on the traffic. VI Weather Lady, Mr. Weatherman, you got to keep your eyes on them to know what's going on. But listen, all we could do is be prepared. We can't change nothing. Friday, family, the friends of Amika Henneman had such a warm, heart-filled homegoing celebration. Brought the entire community together. So many ages, so many demographics, and I mean, it was just a beautiful gathering. Amika she knows so much people, and she touched so many lives, in her own way. Everyone had their own little unique relationship with her. So just good to see everyone coming out and showing their love and support there. And that was Friday, and during the funeral, it rained. It rained multiple times, so just heartfelt. And then, so now we continue on to the weekend. And the weekend now, this race. This was the race of the weekend. This was a race that brought the people to the track. And we have it up at AllAhWeTV. It was a quick edit, but the point of it was to show you the race. All right? Here is the big race. And if you haven't seen it, man, let me tell you something. You never know what could happen in horse race, huh?
Is there anybody for Floki's flight in the house? Make some noise, make some noise. Floki's flight and Kevin Twitter are in. Give me a little more volume. Your fight on Sunday, Diaz is in. They're both in line. We're good to go. We're on the break.
Don't be nice.
It's busting around. Your fight goes on top. Floki's fight has the check. And then head up the back stretch. Your fight is the leader, but Floki's fight is challenging on the outside immediately. As they enter the first turn, that is Pure Spike leading the way on that tight hole. Floki's fight is running in second position with him. At the top of the turn, it is Pure Spike leading the way. Around the corner, 21-2. Sunday Diaz looking back for business. As they prepare to pass the wire for the first time in the effort. It is Pure Spike. Floki's fight now continuing on the outside. In the middle of the turn, they still Pure Spike. As they prepare to run to the back stretch. Around the 145-2. As they head up the back stretch. Pure Spike is your leader. Floki's flight is right here. They're still running the neck and neck, literally. Pure Spike on the inside. Floki's flight on the outside. As they exit the back stretch. Pure Spike is your leader. At the top of the turn, it is still Pure Spike, but this race is far from determined. At the top of the stretch, it is still Pure Spike. Oh no! The stretch still comes! Pure Spike trying to hold on Floki's flight. Floki's flight is still coming. Let's see what he's done back higher.
Well, let's show our sponsors right there fast. I got to rewind that clip. Our partners that make our coverage possible here and AllAhWeTV. You can see it right there. We want to give credit to Miss Naturalista. Oh, we got up the tourism logo. Tourism Division of Festival, AllAhWeTV, USVI Economic Development Authority, the Bureau of School Construction and Maintenance, USVI Virgin Islands Police Department, Number 1, Tire Kingdom, and Auto Depot and Racetrack Gas Station. We don't do things alone. As you can see, the shirt that I'm wearing, we work with partners and we ask you to support them because they support us. Well, happy Tuesday morning to you. I'm wishing you a beautiful day. Listen, you know, using Ras Line, what you are is God's gift to you. What you make of yourself is your gift to God. Gotta keep a smile on your face, man. Keep a smile on your face. Don't walk around frowning and don't let people's problems become your problem. Okay? If you're working in customer service, you're working in any scene, and you're gonna meet all different shapes, walk of life, come in with all kind of problems and such. You don't let them turn your sunshine. Okay? You continue to provide great service every day. As we leave here, we're going to play a video from our partner, USVI Economic Development Authority, with one of their partners in the Mix Bakery. The USVI EDA has a number of programs available to help all businesses, not only big business, medium business, small businesses. It first starts with you visiting their website, seeing which one you qualify for. There's loans and there's a number of programs. And they also they partner with a number of facilities where it can help you to give you the you want to turn in a business plan that's correct, because ultimately that's what you're going to be judged on. So USVI EDA can help you with that, or they're going to direct you to where and who can. So visit the site, go to EDA. If you have a business, don't shoot yourself in the leg saying you're not going to be qualified. Try. We're going to show you one of the testimonials right here from one of their partners. And the good thing about it is these are people who know, I know. So if they could do it, we could do it also. We want to all apply, get that money, because that money is our money. We're going to be back tomorrow right here on the Rise Up Morning Show. But we have clips going up. We have an interview with the trainer, owner of the winning horse from the match race. Kevin Krieger is in that interview that's going up today. We get highlights coming from, man, we've been working all weekend and we're going to deliver them for you. AllAhWeTV. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Bye.
Hi, my name is Shireen Christian and I'm one of the owners of In The Mix, located in St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. The EDA has helped us to bring the vision to reality. We are dreamers, and so you guys have really helped us to take it out of our heads and into the physical. You've helped us to expand and take the business further than we ever could have imagined.
Okay, we had a little pause right there. We're going to see what took place, but we're going to run it back right there. We're going to run back a next video. In the Mix Bakery, as you see, beautiful lady, huh? One of the owners, and she looked like us, talk like us. So if she could do it, you could do it too. Visit the USVI EDA. They have offices, DC Center, St. Thomas, Frederickson, St. Croix, but go to the website. They have all the programs, all the opportunities listed there. This is the full delivery right here. In the Mix. See you all tomorrow.
My name is Sharice Williams. I own In The Mix and it's located in St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. We are a cakery. We don't call ourselves a bakery. We sell daily slices. We also do custom cakes. We work in fondant. In every genre of caking, we do that. Well, we were born and raised here, so we're children of the soil. So that was just the best choice for us. We do a lot of local sweets as well. Our signature butter cookies, Vienna cakes and stuff. So they were centered in the Virgin Islands, relating to the people, and then we've expanded our interests abroad as well. They have taught us to dream big, and as we dream big, make it even bigger. Our thought process is now global, thanks to the EDA. Where we used to concentrate in the Virgin Islands, they've now opened up the entire world to us, and for that we are appreciative.
Hi, my name is Shireen Christian and I'm one of the owners of In The Mix, located in St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. The EDA has helped us to bring the vision to reality. We are dreamers, and so you guys have really helped us to take it out of our heads and into the physical. You've helped us to expand and take the business further than we ever could have imagined.